Good morning, it's time for Precision Talk. I'm Marketing Manager Frank Olmstead with HTS Ag, and joining us this morning, Technology Advisor Jay Robinson. Morning, Jay.
Good morning, Frank. How are you today?
I'm doing very well, sir. So we are almost through January, which means some of the programs are getting a little bit closer to winding down.
Yes.
So kind of wanted to go over a few of those promotions with you. One being the $50 off per nozzle on the right spot system.
Right. And these run until, I think, March 31st.
Yep.
But we're in that spring zone, and hopefully the weather gets a little bit warmer, or at least more consistent. So now's the time to be thinking about it. But we do have $50 off per nozzle on right spot, and that's that nozzle by nozzle system that turns on and off individually. And along with that, we want to talk about some of those benefits along with the system that it brings with it, because there's a number that I almost need to do a better job of touching on too, because we know with the nozzle by nozzle, you're not going to have to cover as much. You're actually only putting the spray where you need it. So I actually wrote some of these down. That's 5 less acres covered on a 69 or 70 acre field that we do. On our website, check it out. We have the graphs, but instead of spraying 69 acres, 64 acres are sprayed with the system. I think one of the main components that I need to do a better job of touching on is the productivity.
Yep.
When you put right spot on your machine, it increased on that particular field, so you guys can scale this up with whatever you have. But in that particular field, it went from 77 acres an hour to 101. And that's allowing, the system is allowing you to really hit the speed you can hit in open runs. I know there's not a whole lot around this part of Iowa, but when you have the open field to do it, increasing the speed doesn't decrease your coverage, and it doesn't decrease your accuracy. So because the system will keep up, it allows you to add that extra boost or the juice you need to get the product on the ground. And then, of course, the turn compensation, which we talk about all the time. Outside boom swinging faster on a left-hand turn than the inside boom. You don't want to smoke the crop here, and you don't want to miss outside. This will cover all of it. So the amount of benefits with the system is second to none.
Absolutely. And the key to right spot is the level of efficiency that it's bringing to the table. And when Jay said that you're spraying 64 acres instead of 69 acres, that doesn't mean you're missing 5 acres in your field. That means you're using the same amount of chemical that you would for 64 acres, but getting the 79 acre coverage.
Yep, and that's and this is off of the monitor, so your field didn't shrink 4 acres that year for you, but the overlap isn't there. It's more accurate. And I guess the other one I didn't touch on was the gallons. Without the system, they use 959 gallons. Second time around with right spot, it was 782. Like that's that's a tank that you didn't have to mix, or a partial one that didn't sit,
Or that you didn't have to pay for.
Exactly. That's the big thing. You didn't have to pay for it. Whether it's not coming out of your pocket or it's going back in, that's what we're after, and the system can do that for you.
Absolutely. And so you can get $50 off per nozzle discount right now when you get a right spot system from Ag Leader, but they're also offering some finance offers.
Yes, and there's a bunch of them. It used to be the $199, 3 annual payments. Give us a call on that, because we can go through some of the details or what might fit best. But you got a little bit higher interest rate, but a little bit longer time to pay. So there's a lot of different variances. So crop prices aren't great. We all know that. But something like this, where you can save 100 and some odd gallons of chemical, you can spray faster and get it done faster, or you're 30% more acres an hour. It's hard to say I'm not getting this for grain price, but that's going to save you so much money. Financing can help bridge that gap and get you what you need now, and then make some extra cash as the years come along as you get the system paid for. So
absolutely, and that's same finance offer you can use on a planning system.
Yes.
So if you're trying to increase efficiency and decrease your input cost, maybe something from the Seed Command lineup would do you well. And
now's a good time to be thinking about that too, because the planters are going to be rolling in the fields just as soon as anything else. So it's a time to think about all the things, and it's hard because there's so much on the plate. Things are in the shop. Things need to get worked on yet. So give us a call and let us take some of that off your plate. Let us help us get the numbers together for you, so you're not having to do all the research. We can bring you all the info, and then you can look at it from there.
Absolutely. And then we've also got GPS sort of promotion as well.
And a lot of the right spot system relies on a higher accuracy than just the WAS, the 6 to 8 inch accuracy. Right now, TerraStar C Pro is 1 to 2 inch accuracy. You don't have to have the connected cab or the internet in there to run this one. And you're actually saving $1,150 if you want to upgrade to a TerraStar C Pro. So 1 to 2 inch accuracy, TerraStar C Pro. I think they're knocking, it was $1,750 is what that is, and that's $1,000 off, $1,100 off what it normally is. So if you're looking to add something this year, but not wanting to go all the way to RTK or something, it's a perfect opportunity to give it a shot.
Absolutely. So details on that.
We should mention too, though, that we do have demos for this stuff. If you're thinking about trying a higher accuracy, 5-day demos. If you want to just give it a shot, give us a call. We can broadcast it out. We just need a serial number from you, and you can give it a try. See what you think.
Absolutely. So for details on that, give us a call. But we did want to mention that since it is the end of January, that means next week is the Iowa Ag Expo at the in Des Moines at the Wells Fargo Arena at the Hy-Vee Hall.
It's Hy-Vee Hall now, yeah.
Yeah, so you know where it is. The Veterans Memorial Auditorium. It's right there, that big old complex. We're in booth 1210, and that kicks off on Tuesday, and then Wednesday and Thursday. So we'll be at booth 1210 there at the event center. So if you want to swing by and chat a little bit more about the programs that they got going, you want to get your hands on an In Command Go 16 display, we'll have those there as well. So anything you need, we'll have it right there and be able to answer those questions right there in front of you. So if you have any other questions that you need in the meantime, you can give us a call at 712-744-4468. Find us on the web at htsag.com.
Hit them with the socials.
Follow us on Facebook, X, LinkedIn, Instagram, YouTube, all at HTS Ag.
They're all there.
Thanks, Jack.
Thanks, Frank.